Veronica, why is soil pH such a big deal for emissions and productivity?
The soil acidity is the master variable. It controls nutrient availability in the soil and microbial activity, and in turn it directly affects how much nitrous oxide is emitted from the soil. And we know from research that as the soil pH drops below between 6 and 6.2, we start to see more gaseous emissions from the soil.
And based on Irish research, how can lime help reduce emissions?
It can help in a number of different ways actually. So for example, when we have the pH near optimum, we see the mineralizing microbial activity in the soil increase, and as a result up to 70 kgs of nitrogen per hectare of organic nitrogen becomes available nitrogen, which can result in a direct reduction in chemical fertiliser use.
So just to put 70 kgs of nitrogen per hectare into monetary terms, a farmer would have to spend in around €100 per hectare per year.
Yeah.
To achieve that,
yeah.
Whereas a 5 tonne of lime per hectare over 5 years would cost €35 per hectare per year.
Yeah, and when we know that the soil fertility is balanced, we get better nitrogen use efficiency. So what we have found is that they took a soil that was subpar or suboptimum for pH, P and K, and they found that the nitrogen use efficiency, which is how efficiently the nitrogen is being used in the soil, was only 35%. By correcting the pH alone, that 35% increased to 53%. And then when they further enhanced the P and the K, they increased it to 63%. So the lime gave the biggest improvement of all the three things that were corrected in that scenario.
Clover and multi-species sward, does lime play a role with them?
We know that if a clover sward with about 20 to 30% clover included in it, and a grass clover sward can generate something up to 100 kgs of nitrogen per hectare. But we also know that clover is very sensitive to pH. And actually for grass clover sward, the target pH is slightly higher than grass only. It's up at 6.8. And we know from research that by improving the soil pH and bringing it from a pH of 5.5 up to 6.8, we generate up to 1.4 tonnes of dry matter per hectare.
So Veronica, overall, what is the potential greenhouse gas reduction from using lime?
A study that literally measured the emissions following the improvement of lime, they found that correcting the pH of 5 up to 6.9 saw a 39% reduction in nitrous oxide emissions. It is a climate smart, cost effective, impactful way to improve your profitability and productivity, and ultimately it is a key component in improving our greenhouse gas emissions.